Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about probability. Very interesting topic, so easy to understand. So listen to me. So before we are going to proceed the problem definitions, so you should subscribe the channel and give the like symbol. Okay, very good. So the word probability or chance is very commonly used in day-to-day conversation, isn't it? So normally we are used in the word probability, probable, and then most probably, isn't it? So these are the terminologies are available in this chapter. So we never without using this word, okay, in our day-to-day life. So generally people have a vague idea about its meaning. Okay, so for example, probably it may rain tomorrow. The chances of terms A and B winning a certain match. It is possible that I may not be able to join you at the tea party. So all these above terms like probably, chances, possible, etc. convey the same sense, same meaning. The event is not certain to take place, isn't it? So we have seen the three more examples about the statement. One is probable, it may rain tomorrow. So what is the actual meaning? So we cannot say certainty, isn't it? We cannot say certainly say about the rain. Okay, it may be rain or may not be rain. So that this kind of oscillation mind, uncertainty, vacuum. Okay, so this is the probable term occurred in this chapter. Then the chances of teams A and B winning a certain match. So we cannot predict, isn't it? So maybe A can get the success or B can get the success, isn't it? So the word chance of teams. So chances is very important word in probability. And the third thing, it is possible that it may be not able to join you at the tea party. Okay, so yeah, it is also very important thing. We cannot predict, it may be possible. So that the words probable, chance, possible, so these are the words may occurred in this chapter, isn't it? Okay, so not clear, isn't it? And then go to the next one. In other words, there is uncertainty about happening of the event. Okay, so this is very simple meaning about probability. So there is a uncertainty about happening of the event. Okay, so the next statement, uh, Girolamo Garnado, an Italian mathematician, was the first book of games of chance was published after his death. So the word chance or probability like that. Okay, so the ancient mathematician from Italian, Garnado. So his book was Games of Chance. Okay, published after his death. So the word, isn't it? Then Galileo, Pascal, Fermat, Bernoulli, and De Moivre contributed more. Kiva. So its development. It means probability development, isn't it? So these are the above mathematicians as well as statisticians to develop this concept probability. So then, in fact, statistics and probability are so fundamentally related, interrelated that it is difficult to discuss statistics without an understanding of the meaning of the probability. So, statistics and probability are the fundamentally interrelated that it is difficult to discuss statistics without an understanding of the meaning of the probability. So, if you are going to discuss, you should know about probability also, isn't it? If you say about the probability, you should know about statistics knowledge, isn't it? So, both are interrelated topics. Okay. Probability theory is being applied in the solution of social, economic, political, and business problems. So, without its knowledge, we cannot survive with social, economic, political, and business problems. So, you should know about political probability theory. you can able to solve the problems if the situation arise any problem related to uh, probability, we can solve the problem. Probability theory or probability of a given event is an expression of likelihood or chance of occurrence of the event. So, what do you mean by probability? Probability of a given event is an expression of likelihood. Likelihood means favorable outcome, isn't it? Okay, so my desire, my wish, or chance of occurrence of an event. So this is simply we can say chance of occurrence of an event. So this is the definition of probability or meaning of probability, isn't it? Now go to the next one. The probability is the number which ranges from 0 to 1. Here 0 for event which cannot occur, one for an event certain to occur. So, for example, we can take toss a coin. There are two events available. I need probability of getting head. So it's my desire, it's my wish. Okay. So if a coin tossed, after the tossing a coin, I will get tail. Tail. What does it mean? My desire will fail. Okay, my desire is failed, so that I got 0. Suppose I'm going to get probability of getting head, isn't it? This is my wish. When I going to toss a coin, I will get the same head, isn't it? So my desire exhibited. It is a favorable outcome for me, isn't it? So that I got 1. Otherwise, I got 0, isn't it? So that we are given clearly the range is 0 and 1. Not 0 for unfavorable, 1 for favorable. Then there are three different approaches of measuring probabilities. There are classical probability, relative frequency of occurrence, and axiomatic approach. So these are the very important classification in probability. One is classical probability, relative frequency of occurrence, and axiomatic approach. Then go to the definition as well as formula from probability. The probability, it is said, the ratio of the number of favorable cases to the total number of equally likely cases. So that probability of at the event A, isn't it, is equal to number of favorable cases divided by total number of equally likely cases. Okay, thank you, my dear friends. So we will discuss the next video, which is related to the same theory. I mean probability. So I will share you soon. Okay, see the video. If you have any comments, so put it in the chat box. Thank you, my dear students.